I begin in the name of God, the most kind, the most merciful. And to all of you, friends, family, comrades, those people who are striving for justice in the Islamic tradition, we salute you with the salutation. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace and blessings be upon you all. I want you to take a moment and just look at the person standing next to you. Please, look left, look right, and just acknowledge the person standing next to you. It could be that you're standing next to a family member or a friend or a neighbor. It could be that you're standing next to a complete stranger. The reality is that if we were inside Al-Shifa Hospital, or if we were huddled together inside Al-Falah School, it would be like this, huddled together next to someone that you love or maybe a stranger. But the difference is that when you and I leave here, we get to go home, back to our warmth, our comfort, our safety. Look again next to the person next to you. If you were in Al-Falah School, which was bombed yesterday, or if you were in Al-Shifa Hospital, which has continuously been bombed and ransacked over the last weeks, you would have someone next to you. On their hands would be written their names so that they could be identified in the inevitable outcome of them being bombed overnight. This is the reality that they face. Or, for example, the women in Gaza, many of them are sleeping in their hijabs, knowing that if they have to be pulled from the rubble tomorrow morning, they will do so fully clothed. Can you imagine the state in which people are living in this moment? My message that I want to be able to convey to you today is the following notion, the following idea. Our institutions are failing us. We live in a liberal world order, so to speak. If you look at the international justice systems, even since 2004, they have been saying that the Palestinians have a right to self-determination. Human Rights Watch, Amnesty International, all of these organizations say that there is apartheid going on, illegal occupation going on. The history is well known. We even speak and document people like Winston Churchill, who stated that he doesn't believe a dog that is lying in the manger has a right to stay in the manger. Thus, he doesn't even believe that the Palestinians have the right to be able to stay within their homes. This is all documented. Where do you and I come in? In the previous months and years, we all relied upon the world media to be able to tell us what was going on. This is why so many people have been blinded to the Palestinian rights and causes. Today, every one of you and I is our own news channel. Every one of us, through our social media, through our voice, not only undermines that system that has created this genocide, but you and I have the ability to come together as a critical mass and actually overthrow a system of apartheid in our own time. Many of you would have been there at the time and trying in the same ways to be able to do this only a few decades ago in South Africa. Look at the achievement that many of you made then. Can you imagine the achievement that you will make tomorrow when you are able to break the back of this genocide and this apartheid because we understood the power that we have within our own hands? And this is what you have come together today to be able to accomplish. Today is special. Why? Because this is a movement across the entirety of Scotland. There isn't separate movements today. One in Edinburgh or one in Dundee, everyone seeks to come together. And I want to tell you a narration from the Prophet Muhammad, the Prophet of Islam. And I want you to see the ideal that he had told us about the power of a nation coming together. In his words, he is narrated to have said the following statement: "No nation is considered to be honorable in the eyes of God unless and until it takes back the rights of those people who have been downtrodden, those people who have had their rights taken away from them. Can you imagine today, under these skies, when an entire nation wants to come together, the way in which our communities are seen, the power that we potentially have together? And this is why you should be so proud of the movement that we are accomplishing together today. With the idea that every one of us can be our own news channel, with the idea that every one of us can actually reach people that otherwise would not be reached. You know that each one of us has our own WhatsApp groups, has our own social media feeds. Maybe there's only one person following you. Maybe you only have your husband or wife following you. Or maybe you have 10,000 or 100,000 followers following you on your social media. Can you imagine the power that is in our hands collectively to create a mass movement? Thank you so much for coming out here today. I really appreciate all the work that you're doing under these rainy skies. And I think we should finish with a really powerful chant together. Free, free Palestine! 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 Thank you very much. God bless you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you.